Thank you for watching Shirley's Temple. Please subscribe and turn on your notifications to find out when I'm dropping my next interview. Welcome to Shirley's Temple, y'all. We have a true nothing to something testimony. From Watts to now a millionaire with one of the most sought after fashion brands. We got Desto Dubb on Shirley's Temple, y'all.
What's going on?
And you're wearing purple, and purple is my color. Look at God.
Great minds think alike.
That's what I'm saying. How we feeling?
Feeling great, feeling blessed, feeling high.
Right.
Feeling like a king in the temple.
Hey, how many chains you got around your neck?
10 chains on. My neck hurt. No, what is this, like 4? 1, 2, 3, 4.
My favorite chain of yours is the Drakeo one.
Yeah.
Oh, you got it? So that's what you call ready. Damn. Y'all see this?
Yeah.
Yo, it's so good.
Send my boy off right.
How did you cope with that, man?
You get used to death at an early age growing up in the hood.
Yeah.
So, you know, like nobody's Superman. No matter how big you are, how small you are, everybody knows. You know?
Yeah.
So, like, it was kind of hard just because we had a lot of stuff planned, you know, for the future. So it's just like, in one single instance, all of the plans for the future were over. So, you know, it was frustrating, but you get over that shit. Well, you really don't get over this shit, but that's a part of it. It's like, you're going to always have this pain and you just kind of get used to it. You know, you just get used to the pain.
What do you miss most about Drakeo?
Having a rich ass homie with me.
Yo.
But it ain't nothing like having a rich friend.
Yo.
It's like you got rich responsible friends that, like, you know, put all their money in the bank and do the right thing and go on family vacations and, you know, buy Skechers. And you got the rich best friends that's buying Rolls Royces at 26 and going to Miami and throwing $10,000 in the club.
Damn.
So it was just great having like an actual like rich friend that you can like balance, have fun with on a whole nother level. You didn't have to worry about them thinking you're flexing. Hey, I just made 100,000. They happy as all can be. They not trying to rob you. They not thinking you flexing. They don't think you bragging. You know, you just telling another man some good news. And that's how they took it. So
yeah.
That was one of the biggest things that's having my rich ass homie.
On a high note, this is a little gift from Buddies. You see the purple?
Shout out Buddies.
Yeah, they're a West Coast cannabis brand. They're committed to the core elements of cannabis. We got you one of their 100% liquid live resin vapes. You be funding with the cars because their cars be tasting so fire.
It's come in handy, like road trips and shit like that where you can't really bring weed in. It's delicious.
All natural. You lasted one day at Food for Less?
Unfortunately. Like, it was probably like 2 days, but it was like 1 full day. Like, you know, you go there to pick up your stuff. They teach you how to like put your like log in and stuff like that. You know, you go through the training, but like the first day that I actually went to work, I quit that day because I didn't sign up for this shit.
You were like, I don't want to be seen here?
Definitely didn't want to be seen there. I was literally working at a Food for Less. And like another, like the opposite side of where I grew up at. So it was like dangerous. And they had me fucking pushing carts in the parking lot. You know how paranoid I was? Like, shit, like, no.
Damn, did you work any other part-time jobs?
I was a kid, but it wasn't like it wasn't no applications or shit like that. You know, like I worked at the fish market for like 2 days and some shit. I just really didn't like being bossed around.
Right.
Kind of didn't work for me the way that people would talk to me based off of my financial status at the time. So I really never just sat well with me the way they would talk to me when I worked these jobs. So really never made it too far with those. When I was younger, you never really looked forward to the future. So you don't think too much about where you're going to be, how you're going to be. You know, you kind of keep your head down and you just 1 foot after the next, 1 foot after the next. And then, you know, you realize that you don't think too far into the future because you end up getting hurt or your feelings hurt or shit not playing out that way. And then you're devastated. So, no, I never thought I'd be here. All the way up until like 24, 25, I thought I was just going to fucking hit a lick and open up a t-shirt store and sell socks and boxers and and weed off that motherfucker. Like,
Yo.
Swear to God, I thought that's all I was gonna do. Maybe rap, fuck with the homies or some shit. But
right.
I wasn't really on that, like, because it wasn't reality. The most successful people went to college. Niggas just fix computers. Yeah, I never seen it really just add up to anything more than more work, you know? And you can be happy working or broke, you know? So
right.
I know it's the happiest motherfuckers broke as shit.
I have an old tweet from you. It says, I miss being broke. Can you expand on that?
Bro, it's different at different times. Like, you know, for instance, it's like, people breaking into my shit. They wouldn't have broken into my shit if I was broke. When big problems occur, you know, they come to me because I got the money. When it was time to pay the bill, I gotta pay the bill. But if I was broke, I'm just another nigga in the back seat. You know?
But you ain't living that life.
No. I can't live that life no more. This shit costs. Like, just to even go anywhere it costs. For me, evidently, because it's like, if you don't pay, then you're kind of risking losing more.
Yeah.
For instance, if I park on the street and then I don't pay for parking, I'm risking my car getting a ticket or broken into.
I hate that anxiety.
So it's like when you was broke, you didn't even, I ain't paying for no fucking parking. I'm parking in red. I ain't got no money to pay for a parking spot. So I got like 5 mortgages right now. This shit is a lot.
Yo, last time I interviewed you, you said you had 12 cars and 3 houses. Where are we at now, Desto?
I ain't grown too much more. I lost a car, bought 2 more, so I'm at 13 cars. But then I got 4 houses.
Where are the houses at? In LA?
LA, Cali, Burbank. That's pretty much it.
Do you rent them out or do you?
Yeah.
Okay.
All of them. But I don't make no money. They just pay the mortgage.
Oh.
It's like 1-2 units.
Oh, interesting.
Interest rate is so high.
Right.
All they doing is just paying the mortgage for it. So at least I got some bread later on.
For sure.
So real estate on that.
Man, because my lease is up soon. I feel like I need to buy. And someone told me I should buy before the Olympics come. But downtown LA, the price would be so crazy. And I'm like, do I really want to pay this much on a condo? That's probably not going to rise in value.
Yeah, well, not even rise in value. Don't even think of it. You can rent these spots out. The price of rent is so high in downtown LA. You get your condo, you just hold on to it for the equity. When you don't want to rent it no more, rent it out to somebody. You always got to keep your shit. If you buy something, keep it. But yeah, I stayed at a spot downtown, and even after I left, I had somebody else stay there. You feel me?
Yeah.
Just because it was so cool, it was like $2,500. As soon as I left, they charged $3,800 on that spot. You feel me? So
damn.
Well, what you could do too is you could buy a place, rent it out for more than the mortgage, and you can use whatever you make on that to pay your rent.
Yeah.
At another spot.
That's if you can though.
Can I hire someone to do this for me?
But it'd be hard. I ain't gonna lie. I tried to tax on a few of my spots. It really wasn't. I was going months without somebody, and it could be something so simple as $1,000 over. They not paying it.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, would you rather keep rolling the dice, hoping somebody pay here for the high, and you make some money, but you're still losing because you're paying that mortgage to the face?
Damn.
And then later on, after you keep your spot for a minute, after a while, it kind of gets to a point where if they're paying this and that's your mortgage is going to go down. But that rent going to go up. Rent never go down. That shit stay going up. Mortgage go down. So that's why them old motherfuckers be having them cribs and then like they making a killing and don't got to pay shit.
They already paid off that mortgage.
Yeah. You know?
So you're saying I should buy?
Oh, for sure. You for sure should buy. Always buy. I really wouldn't suggest a condo, but you know that's how you live it. So
Lil Yachty went viral for having 100K expenses monthly. What are your expenses looking like?
What you think?
That overhead must be crazy.
Probably like 180.
180K a month?
Costs money to make money.
How many employees you got?
About 30.
I'm proud of you, man.
About 30 employees. Probably like 6 of them on payroll.
That's what's up.
You got
and you scaled so quickly.
just reinvesting.
Okay, that's what I was gonna ask.
Just reinvesting.
Literally selling t-shirts out of a van, you made 10K a day, right?
At points, yeah, sometimes lower, sometimes higher, but around that.
So you literally reinvested all that?
No. That money I was blowing on strippers and clothes.
Oh my gosh!
I'll make that 10 bands, go in the studio, go to the strip club, and go to the studio after the strip club. with my homies, record some songs, get lit, wake up, go back to the parking lot. Let's say if I made 10 bands in a day, right? Honestly, more than half of that will be off of weed. So let's say if I make 10 bands in a day and 6,000 of it was from weed, 3,000 of that money I bought the weed for, or 25.
Oh my God.
So like the net profit on that 10,000 would probably only be like 4,000 or 5,000. But at the time, you'll be like, I made 10 bands.
Yeah.
Looking back at it, you only made 3,500. Because you got to buy the weed again.
So being that you scale so quickly, like how crazy when you realize the taxes.
It's still crazy, bro.
Right.
It's still crazy. It's just something you gotta do, like putting gas in your car, like your registration. I got so many taxes, bro. I'm giving their ass like 100K every 3 months just on sales tax.
Shit. What percent is the sales tax in California?
Just whatever. You pay a fucking $20 and your shit is 22. You gotta give them that $2.22.
Right.
And like different counties have different sales tax percentages and shit.
Yeah, that's why I asked for California.
That's what I'm saying.
Like
State by state,
it's like $1.10 if you buy some shit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so like 2%.
We're smoking epigenetics. You want to roll it up in your loose leaf? I know you got
I would love to roll up some epigenetics in my listeners. The Oppie way.
Their tagline is "We never miss."
Sure.
This is pink cream.
Oh, you got one boy box.
Yeah, because we all got ops, but it's about turning a negative to a positive.
No, we smoking ops.
Yeah.
Rolling the op in the loose leaf.
Yo, how was it collaborating with Sexyy Red?
She loved everything I do, so that's always great walking into designing some shit. Like, no matter what I do, this bitch gonna like it.
That's a great feeling to have. Do you have designers or are you?
I got graphic designers, but most of the initial thoughts or direction comes.
Yeah.
Like I have a graphic designer and I got like a creative director. So a lot of times, even if he starts with the direction, I'll tweak it a little bit.
For sure.
Everything has a little bit of my DNA in.
So how'd y'all tap in?
Shit, just being a fan, really. Just, chasing after the bag. End up running into like people that she knew that would get the clothes over to her. And then she started reaching back out. And I started getting in contact with like management and shit like that, I'll be running into her, but I don't kick it with her like that.
Oh, okay. But y'all did a collab?
Yeah, but the collab, that's not like kicking it. That's like more so like, oh, this is coming up. I'm on tour right now. Could you cook up some shit? Oh,
okay. And it's like a limited release drop.
That's like, we never did like no big shit. Most of these are like some brand shit where me just helping her out. I posted a picture on Instagram one time when she told me to take it down. She looked ugly.
I hate when they do that because they really don't be looking ugly.
Take that shit down.
Yeah. How do you feel when Roddy Rich wore your shit on Tiny Desk?
That was fire. It was a learning experience. I always remember that moment because I put up by myself to that event, right, with my clothes, and his manager was like, where's the rest of your team?
Bird. Shout out to Bird.
He's like, where's the rest of your team? I'm like, I do all this shit myself. And crazy thing is, I thought that was fire. He said, don't never do that because it makes you look less thin. It's like a car pulling up with just a motor and some wheels. Like, yeah. So I was like, when people look at you, they think you bigger than reality. And when you pull up just by yourself doing all this shit, it kind of makes you look small. So I'll get you a team together. And, you pull up, you got your assistant, you got your camera.
I love that.
Yeah, I ran with that forever.
What were you and Black Sam talking about?
About to do a marathon collab, and then we're going to do a marathon burger collab, and then we're going to do a marathon weed strand collab.
Damn, all that!
Yes. Been waiting long enough. Also, I will be at the
I'm gonna be there too!
Introducing my new strand with Ball Family Farms. So if y'all over there, come and stop by the booth. We call this one styrofoam cups. Ooh.
Yo!
Purple in these cups, though.
Yo! How did you guys tap in? Because I do,
We're neighbors in a very rich neighborhood. He's one of my neighbors.
You're lying! Shout out to Black-owned businesses, bro. That's crazy.
They're a different type of up. I'm like, I'm getting in there. They like 5th, 6th generation up,
For real?
Hell yeah.
So it's not from cannabis?
No, John. No, I'm not saying. I'm saying fourth, like not 4th generation, 4th, 6th, 7th season. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like, this is like my 3rd season. He like 10 seasons in on this shit.
Yeah. But I'm saying his shit is off weed, right?
Oh yeah, for sure.
That's crazy.
Like he got like a whole facility, licenses, all type of shit, that you can't get with just 1 or 2 rounds.
Right.
Just take like, multiple seasons of winning at something or at a high level to be able to afford stuff like this.
What was that moment for you?
It's all been the same. It wasn't even like a switch. It's like I've been I've been first, second, third year my whole life. And it's just I just looked up one day, I was getting more money than I was last year, and the next year, and the next year.
Right.
And shit just ain't stopped. Fucking selling t-shirt. I was selling socks for $50.
Right. Can we talk about the price point?
That shit not even that crazy compared to like these other brands that I'll be looking at, but it's literally socks for $50. Some of the best socks you ever gonna put on your feet too.
And consistently, like, customers are buying that shit.
We're through about 400 socks a month.
For real?
They buy them as fast as we make them.
How does that feel, Desto?
Doesn't feel like shit when you got a lot of bills and you paying $180,000.
Damn right.
So like, I get it. It's nice on paper, but I'm just kind of in the ocean floating. I'm never gonna touch the bottom or the other side, so I'm just keep going.
Right.
Shit is regular. Like I feel the same way everybody else feeling here. We got to get up and go to work the next day and figure out how we're gonna make this money. Most of my bread goes to bills, so I gotta make more money to do the other shit that I like to do.
For sure.
Same with everybody else in this world.
Yeah, I think I heard it from Snoop one time. He was like, once you make a certain amount of money, you're always gonna try to make that amount.
Yeah, even if it goes down, your bills stay the same.
Right.
You have good years, bad years. Like some shit is judged by months. Like we had a bad month with the fires and shit. Sales is down. A lot of people not out here. There's not as many artists.
How do you feel about the state of LA?
LA ain't never gonna be the same. It's always changing. So it's like you're never gonna get the same LA ever again. And they stole this bitch from the Mexicans. So fuck off.
Damn.
I be really doing history lessons and reading up on shit. Like, if you ever look at any of these places, Watts used to be full of white people and Chinese or some shit. Now it's all black people.
Hey, I'm Chinese. Chill.
I'm not saying nothing bad. I'm just saying, Watts was full of like white people and Chinese. They moved out of that motherfucker. Then the niggas moved in. Even over a lot of these areas, like, what is that, like San Pedro? Or Main Street or something. Just say downtown. Downtown used to be like the entertainment capital. Theaters left and right.
Right.
And what now? They use that shit to sell fucking cheap ass toys and dip gold in now. It's like when you had your boom, that shit dry up, you move on. You just hope that you had your boom long enough that it becomes historic.
Yeah.
The Hundreds just closed their store now.
I saw that.
That's 18 years.
Damn, that's actually crazy.
18 years, bro. Like, that's the shit I be thinking about. Like, damn, can I last 18 years?
I wonder what the reason was.
She wasn't like, it's like, honestly,
it's not worth.
People not pulling up on Fairfax.
That's true, too. That's very true, too.
Brands do their thing, bro. It's different. Like, you 18 years, that's legendary.
For sure.
18?
Were you pulling up to Fairfax?
Oh, I was heavily inspired by the Hundreds and the whole Rose Fairfax movement. Overly.
What's your favorite 100 shop?
I never bought none of that shit. I always got some shit when the homies got some free shit.
Okay.
I used to like their little side bags. They used to have some good side bags. I like their side bags better than Supreme side bag.
They did the complex like fan.
I'm doing a collab with the Hundreds.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I'm kind of sad. I'm like, damn, y'all store gonna be closed when we do it, but that's probably gonna bring all them old heads over to my shit now.
Hey!
Bobby gotta pull up.
Yeah, your store address is in your ID. Like, so smart.
Yeah, Bobby gotta pull up.
Yeah, for sure.
Hundreds, even when I did the collab with Burner, like, Burner, you gotta pull up if we do this.
Hey, I was there. I saw you. It'd be such a vibe on the weekend when it's like good weather.
Yep, and right now, what we doing, so I got 3 stores on Melrose, right?
You have 3?
Yes, 3 units. 2 of them I turned into 1 big unit, and I have an extra unit. Every Sunday, we're doing a cough syrup flea market. Where right now it's free. We just, we got different things. You sign up, you come, now you're able to sell your item on Melrose at a retail store just to give you the experience, give you you need to be like, bro, I gotta get my own shit, you know, or just, you know, pull up. Last week we did all black vendors for Black History Month. Next, we're doing all women vendors for International Women Month.
Do you be coming up with these ideas?
90% of the time.
Yo, I think May is AAPI month. Just saying.
Cover it up.
Yeah.
I'm good. You know, I'm successful. I got partnerships. I got brand partnerships. Shout out For Loco.
What?
Shout out For Loco.
People used to get fucked up on
Make sure
that.
y'all check us out at Rolling Loud at the Awful Lot of For Loco booth.
You be working, Desto.
They loved it. They see it. They see it.
Shirley Sample has to focus on mental health. How are you doing? How is everything?
Let's. The words my shit.
We love that. When did you start sipping? And how was your mental health then?
Support.
Wait, whole awful lot of cough syrup, Desto. Don't play with me right now. You tried it. You tried it.
I don't know. Very young age.
Like how young?
Like 5 years old.
Who the fuck gave you weed at 5?
He used to put me to sleep.
And that's...
Sleeping the fuck out of that shit.
Did she know?
She had no. I think because like you start thinking they know, like at a point, but then you be like, nah, they didn't know. And they would have moved that shit.
Right.
Nobody thinking one in there taking the top off, taking the top.
How'd you know about it?
They was doing it.
Oh, I know, but like...
You see the old people doing it.
Damn, that hits home then.
See, my family originally Texas.
Really?
My mom, Texas. Came out here as a kid. All that shit was kind of just history.
Oh, wow.
Itself.
And you made a fucking brand off that shit.
Yeah, a lot of people mad at that.
Why?
Like, you gotta think of it like this. LA, gangbang capital of the world. If somebody from another state who's imitating what they're doing and they blow up off of it, the first thing they're gonna say is, bro, not even he not even from here. He's copying us. But if you go to that person and you spend a day with him, he not thinking shit about y'all.
Right.
He just living his 24 and this is how the fuck it turned out.
Right.
He's not, thinking, I'm doing this because they do this. I don't even know who the fuck y'all are. Nigga.
Right.
I was born into this shit. Some states are big juice states. So for me to be from LA and blow up off of a predominantly juice clothing line is more so like athletic wear for fucking sippers, you know?
Right.
Like, it's like, that's the general target is sippers.
Yeah.
But it's like, you're not from fucking Texas.
Right.
So you really copying us, but it's like, no, I really so fucking in.
Right.
Shit to do with y'all.
I'm like, they're just haters.
There's just people, a lot of people just are like smaller thinkers.
Yeah, that's true.
But them smaller thinker people, those would be the motherfuckers that have missed work to help you with some shit and you're not even paying them. Like they're genuine people, but they just think very, very small. Yeah. And you got some people that think very, very big and they thoughts outweigh how they feel. So even if they want to help you, I'm cool. I can keep my, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you be neat, like people be like, oh, you so small-minded, but it be the small-minded people that got your back. Like off top, the small-minded people do way more than the people that's thinking.
How did you make this shit like mainstream or like acceptable?
I really make this shit for me.
That's true.
And I'm mainstream, and I'm like, I got to go to places and sit down and talk. So I want to make something that I feel comfortable with, and for some reason, if I like it, they like it.
That's what's up, man.
I'm trying to go after different stuff, but 90% of the time, if I like this shit and I put it on in a good enough manner, and they shall follow.
It's crazy because I interviewed Zero. At one point, he was spending $25K a month on me. Like, how much were you spending in the beginning?
I spent more than that, even in the beginning, just because I sold weed. I'm not saying all at once. Let's say it's 30 days in a month. You probably selling a pint every day. A pint is probably $4,000, or let's just say it's $3,000. But it's 3,000 times 30, $90,000. So I'm buying $90,000 worth of weed. And when I say not all at once, it's like I'll buy 5 pints today.
Yeah.
And in 2 days, sell them 5 pints. So then I'll take the money from that and buy 2 more pints. Let's hit that motherfucker.
Let's do a trivia question. What was Watts originally called?
El Sereno?
It was called Mudtown.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's legendary. That's why I'm about this shit.
Yo, facts. So now you gotta hit this beautiful Stonesmith.
Oh, yeah.
This is a Canadian company. They're based out of Edmonton. So what's cool is this is the world's first dual all-in-one cannabis vaporizer. So you can literally put flower, hash, carts, or dab, and you can mix and match. So the whole point is you can like taste the different flavors together. Go, Desto, yo! Yo!
So I'm running through like $90,000 worth of lead.
Yeah.
You know, but I'm not seeing 90K profit off of that.
Right,
I'm only probably getting like $10,000.
Yeah. Shout out to Stonesmith. This is their Chimera. It's their latest and greatest device. Hey! How's it taste?
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Damn. You've seen Thug since he's been on?
Yes, sir.
How's that been? How's it going?
Fire, same nigga. Ain't changed the lip. Same real ass nigga. Some shit you just can't change.
For sure. You give him...
I just called him the other day. I was with Hurricane Wisdom.
Oh, shit.
And he was like, man, I fuck with Thug because I got the YSL chain up. So I was like, man, Thug, my boy. I called him.
That's hard.
And it was like, bro, I can't believe this shit. I motivated the little nigga to keep going when you got people that you look up to saying they fuck with you. Ain't never met you a day in their life.
Damn.
You just a little jit from fucking Florida. It's like Virgil said, I heard of your brand, Desto. Should have sent me through the roof.
What was the craziest celebrity you saw rocking your shit? You're like, damn.
I don't know, so many of them, but it's just so regular. But for sure, Thug wearing it. He just wore one of my shirts I made. That shit is always fire. Future is always fire. Like certain people wear it and I see a picture, it'll like make my mood happy, right?
1,000%.
Some people wear it, oh, I'm damn near ready to go and make a whole nother line. You know what I mean? I'm like, it's damn near inspires me.
Hell yeah.
You know, so like the Thug, the Future, wearing my shit, you feel me? Those motherfuckers, Lil Baby, Kid Carson, Playboy Cardi.
Playboy Cardi?
Yeah, Playboy Cardi.
How'd you give it to him?
That's my homie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he listen his assistant to pick up some shit.
Oh. Do they just get whatever they want?
Like, I don't give them everything because they don't want everything. You know, I just give them shit that I know they'll wear.
That wear, okay. That must be so fun. Just like picking and choosing what you can give the homie.
I'll be at one of our facilities and they'll call like, hey man, Sexyy said she want this sweatsuit or something. So I'll just be like running through that motherfucker up and down the hall and I'm just shot getting her.
That is so fun, bro. That is a blessing. I love that. Let's talk about the collab with you and Jim Jones.
Yeah, Jimmy Younger right now too. We're an awful lot of Harlem. It's just basically just displaying a lot of the stuff that's going on in Harlem or have going on in Harlem. Like y'all know Malcolm X, like that scene with him looking through the window with the gun, that was in Harlem.
Yeah.
You know, the Apollos in Harlem, Harlem Globetrotters. You know, Harlem was a big influence to the world, you know, so it was only right to do a collaboration with him.
Yo, he's so fun. I love him.
Yeah, he cool as fuck. I gotta watch the little I Did a Day in the Life with him.
What was the highlight?
Diddy put up on the block.
Say what?
Yep. No, the craziest shit was I tried to pay for the dinner that nigga got hot.
Yeah.
Right then to give me my money back and I'll never do that shit. Then he put out like $50,000 and paid for the bill.
The meal was $50,000?
No, but he just had to pull out $50.
Yo! How much cash was that?
I don't know, like a little side bag, like a little Louis V inside.
Yo! There's levels to this shit.
He quoted D-Lo. That nigga around 50,000 cash on me.
How you feel with the whole Diddy?
But I feel like with the Diddy situation, it's like once you get so much money, bro, like, I don't know, I'll be watching movies, a lot of like army movies, and like they'll be on your side until they'll be like, oh no, we need to erase every fucking option. So I feel like that somebody just trying to set my boy up.
Okay.
Because he probably know too much or something like that.
Yeah.
Or he think he was getting too big, so they have to calm him down.
I feel like there's a lot of shit that we don't know.
You ever heard of that one actor? He did like a skit, and then like the next month or so, he supposedly jumped over the fucking edge of the balcony, and he did a skit on like, what is that shit called? Or Not Masons, but like whatever, like secret Hollywood shit.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
They said he jumped off the balcony.
Damn, the world is a scary place, man.
That's why you gotta just stay with your family.
Right. What percent of the world's adult population are millionaires?
4%.
Well, it's 1.5, so I'm sure it just grew.
Yeah. 4%.
So now we get to hit the bong! Shout out to Gear Premium! Exhibit wouldn't hit the bong, man. I was like,
bro, they're not look like that no more.
That's what he said. He was like, I just want my blunts.
I'm going to sound like an English teacher. Yes, so exactly.
Yeah.
Like what I said. Yeah. Bitch.
Yeah.
Like you go into mode when you get on the podcast, like put the black shades on, you like what, bitch?
Yeah.
Stop answering shit like a professional.
Yo, he told me the best shroom story. Oh my god. Hey, shout out to West Coast Gifts. This is one of their in-house brands, Gear Premium. The lighter holsters, everything. How did you meet your lady?
Tattoo shop. One of my homegirls, it was her friend. Said, "What's up with that bitch?" And she was like, she don't want to talk to you. I said, "So what? What's up with her?"
Wait.
Tried to talk to her, then I went to jail.
Stop.
And I got out. It wasn't like just like a week in jail. And I got out. And then I was like, where your friend at? And then I finally
You were thinking about her the whole week?
Hell yeah, for sure.
Damn, you really be manifesting that shit sometimes, huh?
Yeah. If you think like that, you really want something, I feel like you just go after it. That's my car they dropping off. Can you let me?
Someone dropping off a car? Which car is it?
We was just shooting the new cookies and cream burger.
Cookies and cream is genius. That's my favorite ice cream flavor.
They got a new one. Cookies and cream and cinnamon.
What does she do for work?
She's a speech pathologist.
What was it about you guys? Because obviously, we have 2 kids now?
Yep.
Yeah. How long has it been?
Probably our anniversary is on the 14th. That'd be 40 years married, so probably like 10 years together.
I really feel like guys in this industry aren't monogamous.
What does that mean?
They don't believe in only having one girl.
Well, if you get some money, you want like 5 bitches.
Yeah.
That's just marketing, honestly.
Yeah. So was it hard for you to be like monogamous?
It's for sure. It's always hard. It's like paid to do it. It's hard. What you gotta do. That's what you signed up for.
You're a real one. I've actually heard about how much she's like elevated and supported your career. Can you touch on that? Someone's like, yo, she like pushed him to be who he is.
I don't know about all that.
Oh,
Probably use their card and go and bust a few plays or so. You know?
Wait! I don't know who was telling you this. Yeah.
Cap artists. Right.
What's the key to a happy wife?
Money.
Ain't that the truth?
You gotta work a lot. It's like, just think, if you don't work and you hang out, they trip. So as long as you always at work, that cuts out most of them being upset. Cause like, this nigga always at work. You're always working. And then the money is for all the other bullshit.
Your daughter's so fucking cute, by the way.
Princess.
She's like adorable.
Go crazy. That's my little homie. Y'all see a daughter, I see my little homie. Put me in the field. You know, we running this bread up.
Yo!
Sliding in forms.
I love that you make kids clothes too.
She want that shit on too.
Yeah.
Oh my God, her teacher's like, oh my God, Carl, let's see what your outfit says. Oh, I slipped my phone. Okay.
Yo, I sure really be like that. That is so good. Would you let your kids get a face tap?
Hell no.
Yeah.
The fuck? I was just talking to somebody there about that. I'm like, when I see a person with a face tat, I either think they've been to prison. You know, especially like if it's certain places, like you got a tattoo across your cheek, bro.
Yeah.
Like you either been in prison, you either ain't got it all.
You got a tattoo across your cheek.
You either doped up or some shit, like a recovery. I don't know. When I see face tats, that's what I think. Like, what the fuck, bro? You a hitman or something?
Yo, you look in the mirror though?
Yeah, but I be like, I'm just saying what I see. So I was like, I know what the fuck they see.
Yeah.
I was at school today, my daughter's school today.
Oh,
She
no.
got to go to like another school before school for her speech.
How old is she doing a speech?
Well, we just own it, bro. We like trying to make sure she over their head. Like, she's like, instead of saying Cairo, she'll say like Iro. So like, we'll be like, say, cut. She'll be like, cut. And then say Iro. They'll say Cairo. She'll say, and you know, she don't be saying all this shit.
Yeah.
Bro, all them two students and teachers looking at me so fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, why they looking at me so crazy?
Yeah. What is that?
I'm like, I have a fucking tattoo across my cheek.
Yeah.
What else they supposed to think? It's literally across my cheek. Like, it's not like I thought it was supposed to be under my eye, but it's so big. It's
What was that so like getting that? What were you thinking?
shit on it hard.
Yeah. Yo, what is Pharaoh?
It's my son, man.
Aww. Okay, if it's your kids, that's cool.
They don't know that. They just see some crazy shit.
Yeah. What's over your eyebrow?
Daughter name, Carlo.
Oh, okay. How do you spell it?
C-A-I-R-O.
Oh, okay. I see.
I got Jarrett, my little brother name. I got Cairo, my daughter name. I got Pharaoh, my son name. Then I got Carol here from all that.
Go like that? Damn. How does she feel about your face tab?
She telling me don't get no more.
Yeah. Do you have any that you regret?
All of them.
Yeah.
So fuck.
Right. Would you ever pay to remove?
Yeah. Just like really just to see people reaction. I really could care less.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm kind of surrounded within my own world where my face tats don't kind of do anything.
Yeah.
Like still over here shoot campaign. Face tats don't really. It only when I'm trying to jump outside my world and go into another world, maybe.
Yeah.
But even they know I got some bread, so they not tripping.
Yeah.
Like a nigga not treating me different. Like it's not like okay, he got bread. Fuck the face tats. Like
What was your first tattoo?
my auntie name is my wrist.
Aw. Damn, I wanted to get patience right here. Should I do it?
Yeah.
The wrist tattoo I heard is really painful.
Little SNDIRA.
I've always thought they were really cute. You know what? I've always wanted the dermal, but I do think it's a little cute. Like Indy the Love's tattoo right here is so cute.
Yes.
How much is it to ride a PJ one way?
Depending on where you're going. Roughly in just jet fuel, it's about $5,000 an hour. If you had like a stewardess, you had like a captain, first, flight might be, for a driver might be $500 an hour. Steward is probably like $200 an hour. So they spending about $7,000 an hour.
I did not know it was that expensive.
How you didn't know? It's called a private jet.
Right, that's very true.
That mean expensive. That shit high.
We're gonna end with the Temple 10 Spitfire round. You ready?
Yeah.
Favorite emoji?
Shit.
Yo, for real?
Shit on it.
Because I have another old tweet. You said I be on the toilet so long my legs go dead.
You don't have any?
No! I feel
That'd be the worst when y'all shit fall asleep and then you got the teeth losing your feet.
Wait, does it take that long to shit?
Nah, sometimes
You got your phone on your
You know me, I don't that. I mean,
You gotta let it all just drop.
I'm like, when you taking a shit, that's a peaceful time. Like,
Yeah, that's a process.
morning, like, that's your time. Yeah.
I feel like my shits are fast.
Yeah, well, I need to sit on the toilet. So you know, on my phone.
Thinking fine.
Don't interrupt at all, please.
Oh my god, this must be a guy thing. Favorite lunches?
Really, peanut butter sticks with jelly from Trader Joe's.
Ooh!
Or the little Crustables.
Ooh, those are fire! Great for strawberry.
Hell no.
Yeah. I saw they have honey ones out recently.
I heard.
Favorite movie?
Yeah.
Ooh. I'm trying to think. Can you mind me?
Yeah. Any nigga that ever looked at me, bro, owe me some fucking money. It's dead, B.
Biggest fashion intro. Ooh. Favorite thug song? Ooh. Favorite collab you've done?
Asali. My boy with Pablo Escobar shirts. You got Starbucks too.
Oh, nice. Biggest fear?
Yeah, for that.
That's not gonna happen to you, Desto.
Well, it's unreasonable, unrealistic.
Biggest pet peeve?
Bro, some people be getting forgotten. I seen some shit about some lady that made it out of slavery, started buying real estate, started helping people get real estate. Like one of the biggest real estate bitches ever in California, all black. Nobody never heard of her.
You
Damn.
don't remember her name?
It was like Madam something.
Damn.
I'm finding out y'all when you hear it was on the Instagram. I'm like, yeah, she did all of that. Nobody don't even
Right. While we're here, why do you think Drakeo never got the flowers he deserved?
Because he wasn't humble.
Really?
Like Drakeo a shit talker. You know what I mean? So a lot of times they get the bad type of, they're not gonna congratulate you because they just think you're gonna brag about it. You know, so I feel like a lot of people didn't want to give him his flowers just because they like feel like, oh, he already had his flowers, how he was popping it.
Damn.
Niggas used to be hot. I don't know. You know?
How did you deal with that being his friend?
Nigga, he really is the shit. What the fuck?
Right, that's
He
true.
did fucking 3-4 years in jail, nigga. Fuck your shit.
Right.
He acting like he was out for 2 years. The nigga didn't even make it up to me. Y'all like really what, a year?
Yeah.
If that? Like, no, nigga, fuck your shit.
Right.
I'm not hating. Oh, that wasn't like, hell no.
Yeah. You got a favorite Drakeo song?
My favorite Drakeo song probably Road Bounce.
Dumbest bag you ever dropped?
My wife got a G-Wagon. She went to Stars. So I got Stars in the roof for Philadelphia. That was fun.
That is so good. I'm sure she loved it.
Spent like a lot of money on going to the Super Bowl. I feel like that was dumb as fuck.
Yeah, it wasn't worth it.
Not that price.
Yeah.
A car.
Damn.
Shit, high as fuck.
Yeah. Ideal date night.
First, we going to the spa.
Spa?
Then from,
Where do we find people like you?
then from the spa, we probably go for the spa. We go get dressed. So we probably get a room wherever the spa is. You get dressed.
You like the steam room or sauna?
Steam.
Me too.
And then we probably gonna be picked up by a driver and go to like sightsee something, and then we'll probably end it on the docks, going to the boat to have dinner on the boat.
Wow. Favorite sex position?
Back shots.
Okay.
Gotta go back shots.
Last question. What do you want your legacy to be?
He inspired the world.
You're doing that. Bye. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank y'all for tuning in to Shirley Temple. This is Desto Dubb off a lot of